The concepts that you have about yourself, about your life, about the people around you are the concepts that are gonna reflect into your life. It's so important to work on the concept that you have, for example, about yourself, how you see yourself daily. What is the concept of yourself? Try to take a piece of paper and try to sketch there the concept that you think you have about yourself right now. Because, sometimes we think that we have a concept about ourselves, and unconsciously we don't actually have the same concept that we would like to have. Because unconsciously you might think, oh, I'm poor, I don't deserve to do that thing, I don't deserve to have that thing. But in reality, you would like to have that thing, you would like to be seen like that. But that unconsciously you can't, because you haven't worked with yourself to get there. And why this work with yourself, with the concept that you have about yourself, is that important? Is because we are programmed to have some limiting beliefs in our life. And I will give you now the most concrete example that I just felt on my own skin. Since I opened my first business, I always had this thing at first when we opened it. Of course, not a lot of people knew us, so it was a bit hard to just start making money to pay the debt that we had for that month. So I always programmed myself unconsciously, because I was always afraid that the next month that will come, it will be the same, and it will be the same, and I don't know how I will manage to pay all the debt that I had, because I was in uncertainty all the time, because I didn't knew what was gonna happen. But I was always kind of programming that the next month will be the same. And till at some point when I realized what I was doing, it happened like when the date was coming, when I needed to pay all of that. Everything was the same every month, and at some point it even got a bit worse than the month before, because I kept stressing out. So what I want to say here is that every time I was projecting the future of my of the next month that was coming, because I was thinking the same. I was always thinking about debt. I was not thinking about abundance. So that was always coming, because that's what I was projecting for my life. I was projecting that. I was projecting myself not being able to pay my debt. And here comes the work with the concept of yourself. Here's why it's important, why it's so important. It's because you need to focus on the things that you want, not on the things that you don't want, not on the things that you can do, but on the things that you would like for your life. Here comes the shadow work, meditation, working with your own self. And the thing that I want you to take from this video is that no matter your circumstances that you are right now, no matter how you feel, you need to overcome what you're feeling right now, because your state and your life can change any moment, but it won't change until you change it unconsciously. Because subconsciously subconsciously, not unconsciously, subconsciously, you might have another idea about the concept of your life. You need to overcome the feeling that you have right now. You need to overcome the ideas that you have right now about the concept of your life, because it's not enough to just say, I am like this. If you don't believe it subconsciously, it won't manifest in your life, because it will keep manifesting what you are thinking subconsciously, because the subconscious is much more powerful, and it's harder to change it there, because you need to put a little bit of work to change that there. But once you succeed to overcome your reality, your current reality, the reality that you see right now, the reality that you feel right now, you can change your life. And it will change the moment you start changing the concept of your life, the concept about yourself, the concept about your life, the concept about everything that is in your life. But do it, work with your subconscious mind a lot, because that's what you need to focus on. And trust me, I used to buy every book based on manifestation that I could find on the internet. When I found one, a new one, I would always buy it. But that is because I wasn't really relying myself enough to just accept the information that I already knew inside of myself. But I always wanted external confirmation from a book, from a person that I somehow found much more, I don't know, inspired than myself, much more spiritual than myself. But the truth is that you don't need to read every book based on manifestation, because every information that you will find in that books is already inside of you. You just need to access it.